the obsessive gamer of the O.C.G, and hopefully I'm live with more God of War after having some internet issues. Because it never ends. Yep, back in action. Yeah, sorry about that. My internet had issues. It can do that. My internet's really fast, but sometimes it's inconsistent. Usually when it has a problem, it has a brief flicker.
I killed the Reavers near my home.
Yeah, usually when it has a brief flicker, it'll go off and then come right back on, but that's still enough to disconnect me from the stream.
Here. How did they return so quickly?
Time doesn't move the same between all realms, especially where the spirit world is concerned.
Like the light of Alfheim.
The opposite, in fact. The Lake of Souls feels faster than Alfheim time, but Hell is much slower than Midgard. Sorry, I'm sure that's confusing.
If we will be back to my son all the sooner, that is good.
Ah, aren't you a quick study?
I can see that a little bit. I can see that a little bit. I used to love Simon Pegg, man. Then he got like super woke, and then he said that he thought that the sequel trilogy of Star Wars movies was good and was better than the prequel trilogy, and he was dead to me after he said that. From what I gather, yeah. Which is funny because he spent most of his career being politically incorrect, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. I don't think actors should be political in any way, shape, or form, one way or the other. A lot of people, when they say they don't like politics and acting, they mean, well, I don't think it should be their politics, my politics, okay. I don't like any politics in entertainment. Even if there was some movie out there that by some miracle had my politics in it, I would still be upset because I come to entertainment to be entertained. If I wanted to talk politics, I'd watch fucking Capitol Hill.
This Valhalla, is it within Hell?
Oh, no. Valhalla is part of Asgard. Only the worthy dead go there, the warriors who die in glorious combat. Hell is for those who die in dishonor.
Criminals.
Aye. And those dead of disease.
Yeah.
Age.
It is dishonorable to grow old.
Well, never too late to go out fighting, I suppose.
And we give too much weight to stars' opinions. Like, in this world, if a star endorses a politician or whatever, or a president or whatever, it's considered a big deal. Why? Why is your opinion, as somebody who has no knowledge of politics, matter more than somebody else's. You're not a fucking politician. Oh, because you're a movie star, suddenly your opinion on the state of the world holds more weight? No, fuck you.
Deadlift Midgard.
I don't expect it will, though I don't suppose it will make things any worse either. Thing to reach the inner sanctum of Helheim, but who'd be mad enough to go there?
Yeah, exactly. That is true. But I would shit on those people too. I would shit on anyone trying to pressure them. That's why I love Kurt Russell so much. Well, I mean, besides just being an amazing actor who's had an amazing body of work, you know, anytime somebody asks him about politics, he's like, I'm an actor. I'm here to entertain. I'm not going to talk about politics. It's fucking G.
Are really dead.
What is that he holds?
That totem contains a powerful source of magical energy, the very power of Helheim itself. But what you want is his heart. Just take it and we can leave.
How?
Start some trouble. You can do that, right?
Yeah, motherfucking ruckus. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. I know about them just because they've been in some of my favorite, they were mentioned in one of my favorite movies, Harold and Kumar. Oh, that's cool. I've never been to a concert, man. That's definitely going to be on my bucket list. I've never seen music in person. Okay, and I just turned into Foghorn Leghorn. I'll say, what now, boy? But yeah, I've never went to see music, you know, I've never been to a concert of any kind. I always wanted to go, just stuff got in the way. I didn't have money, or when I did, there was nobody playing that I wanted to see. Thanks, man. My ex-friend, Adam, he actually saw Three Doors Down play in Rupp Arena. There's a pretty big arena here, Rupp Arena. And I'm super jealous. I love Three Doors Down. And you never know. I mean, if the only thing you like listening to is metal, then no. I genuinely listen to a very, very, very eclectic mix of shit. Yeah, no, metal is fine. But I'm saying, like, anytime we talk about music, that's what you bring up as metal. I like rap, hip-hop, pop, rock, old country, techno, dubstep, dance, EDM. Like, if you saw my playlist of music on my phone, you would be amazed. My music taste is all over the place. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, for once. For like 15 seconds. It's like the only time I've ever heard you talk about music that wasn't metal, Emily. Yeah, amazed. You would be amazed, bitch. You would be befuddled. Oh, I do like Tess. Surely, you walk beside her. But when she goes, she'll only make you cry. I know they know too about her. This is for my boy.
Now the heart, brother. You'll have to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that's going to be a problem for Kratos. No, that's just how she shows affection. It's fucked up, but it works. We have what many people would say is a toxic relationship. You know, I talk back, she throws me up against walls, keeps me in line. It works. She does it because she loves me. Heart. Ah. She's probably my oldest friend. Definitely my best friend.
I have the heart. I need nothing more.
You're set. Better not to linger here, though, eh?
Kratos. Zeus.
Zeus?
My father.
Your father was Zeus? Well, that explains a lot.
What is that place?
Never go there. Understand?
How is he here? That is not possible.
It's just an illusion. Hell's known for torturing its inhabitants with their own past. We should.
Yeah, no, I was just joking, man.
To your son.
That's just me giving her shit. But yeah, we're definitely unconventional. But I mean, yeah, I'm unconventional. She's unconventional. So any friendship we have would be unconventional. I'm a weird person, and I make no qualms about it.
Yeah. Shh. I ain't supposed to be here. It's cold. Real quick, give me your blades.
Why?
Yeah, I said I'd help you, and I aim to.
Besties!
Quit mentioning Midgard. Be right back.
Yeah.
You don't suppose he'd nick those, do you?
There. Now they're ready for the winds of hell. Just target this magical glowy bit here with your blades and throw. Now target that wind trap with your blade. It's that little absorb and release the winds of hell whenever it damn pleases. So you're welcome and I'm leaving. This place is cold enough to freeze a pair of pigeon eggs.
I sometimes wonder if there was once some sort of accident in his brain.
We have been away too long.
Yeah. That we do. Yeah. She likes to watch me stream, but her taste in games is very particular. So, I try hard to find games she likes, and like Shadow of Mordor and this game are the ones she's responded to the best. So I usually save this game until she's watching to play it. We pretty much played the whole game thus far together, and I fully intend to do that for the rest of this game and then go into Ragnarok. That's why I haven't played this game more often.
Sorry, brother, I'm still stuck on what I heard back there. Zeus was your father?
Not now. We should focus on getting out of hell.
And with that, I cannot argue. I'll just contemplate that little nugget in silence then.
Yeah. Well, she does come out often when she can. She has a real busy schedule, honestly. If there's any other games you like, DJ, I'm pretty much always open to suggestions. If enough people want to watch me play a game, I will. So, if there's any other games you like, I could be accommodating for those. Well, provided that I own them, of course. But yeah, I own a lot of games, so. Yeah. Oh, God. I want to get Dune in the Dark Ages so bad. I don't. I'm so alone. The fuck out of here! But yeah, if you have any other suggestions for games played that you like, I can take them into consideration. And I have the ability to upgrade my blades!
Better get home to your
Yeah, we do.
already.
The Blades of Chaos get so much fucking cooler as you upgrade them. They look so fucking sick once you max them out. Like, oh my god, so sick. Like, the Blades have been in almost all the God of War games. Pretty much all of them. But I think the way they look in this game is the coolest. Right? Oh, wait. Just wait. Wait till the end of the game. By the time you get to the max level, Emily, they are fucking have like super fine grooves and beautiful runes across the length of the blade and fucking gold handles. They look sick. Like, this is level 1. Level 5. I'll try to see if I can find a picture to show you. I took a picture of it long ago. And I unlock new abilities for the sword. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, for sure. For sure. I fucking love Metal Gear Solid, man. And I love Metal Gear Solid 3, so I am all for fucking Delta, man. Okay. That comes out August 28th. And then at the start of August, August 8th, Mafia the Old Country comes out, and I'm really looking forward to that. So June is Death Stranding 2, and I'm probably going to get that day one. I'm probably going to save up and get the extra version for that. It's only an extra $10, and it has, I think, 3 days early access and a bunch of extra shit. Mafia the Old Country. I'm a pretty big fan of the Mafia games. They're games about the mob, obviously, but they're very historically accurate. Each game takes place in a particular point of history. First game was the 30s. Second game was the 40s and 50s. Third game was the 60s. And this game takes place in Sicily during the early 19th century, during the birth of the mob. So there's been a lot of Mafia-related movies, a lot of Mafia-related games, and very, very, very few have covered, early 19th century Sicilian mob. So it's a very fresh period of history for a game. And for mob shit, anyway.
It's straight back to Midgard with that heart. Understand? I'm dying.
Not yet. They were originally going to do a Mafia 4 that was going to be set in the 70s. But that would have been in Vegas, and they put that on the hold to do this game. I'll send you the trailer later, Emily. It actually looks really good. I think you might be interested in it. And it's been 9 years? Yeah, 9 years since the last Mafia game came out. 2016, so I've been waiting for a new Mafia game for a while. But June... Yeah. Mafia 2 isn't in New York. Mafia 2 isn't in New York per se, but it's New York themed. It's called Empire Bay. And it's a idealized version of New York with some Chicago and shit thrown in there. But it's very New Yorkish. So Mafia 2 would kind of scratch that itch for you.
The bloody ghost of Sparta!
Do not call me that.
Oh, don't mistake me, brother. From what I heard, the Pantheon had it coming. It's still a bit to take in. I knew you hate gods, but you really can't stay away from them, can you?
You must say nothing to the boy. He must never know.
Bollocks, brother. Respectfully, bollocks. He has to know. He'll never be whole without the truth. Look, I get it. You hate the gods. All gods. It's no accident that includes yourself. And it includes your boy. You see that? He feels that. He can't help what he is. He can't begin to help it because you haven't even told him. It's all connected, man.
You will tell him nothing.
Very well.
Hey, so you know that shortcut between realms? Well, I made it better. Or I might have broke some.
We use that.
I know you do. So I took a few gusts from them winds of hell and made it so it ain't just one way. Now you can use it to travel to and from. If I didn't break it.
Then we can take it to Freya.
There's an idea, brother.
Might be some kinks to sort out, but you'll make it.
Just go, brother.
Yeah, now I can travel from any door to another door instead of just rocks. It's basically how fast travel works.
Well, you gentlemen certainly know how to get around.
I mean, this was originally how they disguised loading.
Well, this isn't right. But close enough. He did say there were kinks.
I haven't read the books, but I have seen the 70s movie Jack Nicholson, and it's fantastic. I used to go to the library, and they would have history movies. You know, like culturally significant movies, and that was one of the movies they showed, and I thought it was great. I've always loved Jack Nicholson.
The heart.
You have it.
Yes.
Back of your hand.
You're still ill.
I can break the fever, but to heal...
He must know the truth of what he is.
Yes.
It is not so simple.
Help me prop him up. Did I tell you that I have a son, too? It's been... forever since I last saw him. At his birth, the runes foretold a needless death. The babe in my arms was so... small. So helpless. I knew right then I would do anything to protect him. No matter the sacrifice. Of course, everything I did for myself. I let my needs, my fears, come before what he needed. And I couldn't see his resentment until it was too late. Don't make the same mistake. Have faith in him. I know the truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
It is a curse. The boy has been cursed.
Don't leave without me.
I will not.
I love seeing their relationship improve as Atreus and Kratos grow closer together.
I see that. Is he well enough to travel?
For now.
It won't happen again. I promise.
You see that it does not.
You can see the Kratos starts to have a gentleness when he comes around Atreus. And a genuine friendship with Freya.
Freya, I will not forget this.
Thanks.
Your father did the heavy lifting. You should stay, recover.
You have done enough.
You know my door is always open to you.
That's Vanna, isn't it?
You figured that out, did you?
Well, the window looks like Bifrost crystal, and I know that's not what's on the other side of the wall. And, well, it makes you sad.
You are wise for one so young. Yes, this is a window to a home I left long ago. But it is only a view.
The thing that happened to you in Alphon, you can't leave Midgard, can you?
A gift from my former husband upon our separation.
Why would Odin trap you in Midgard?
Petty
Is he a
cruelty
dick?
would be reason enough for him. But as with all his rash decisions, he's driven by fear. The Vanir were the greatest threat to the Aesir until our marriage brokered a peace. Many of the Vanir now think I betrayed them. The fruits of my sacrifice. To be hated by my own kind. To trap me here is to ensure I can never make it right.
Sorry. Guess we're going.
Now then, before Modi so rudely interrupted us, we were just about to explore Tyr's vault.
Yes, to find the Black Rune. Boy, do you know the way from here?
Sure you do, lad. We need a boat.
I guess we need
Okay then.
Boy. You better get your ass in that boat before I slap the guy right out of you. Drop kick you over a mountain. Yeah.
Ah, see? The boat washed ashore. Someone did call a sighting earlier.
Get in. I will pull. You
Yeah, what's up?
Are you not better?
I guess.
I know you overheard my talk with Freya. You think you understand, but you do not. Why do you say nothing?
You said I was cursed. You think I'm weak because I'm not like you. I know I was never what you wanted. But after all this, I thought maybe things were different.
Oh, okay. Fucking stupid bugs. Yeah, he thinks that Kratos is saying that Atreus is cursed because he didn't want him. When what Kratos is saying is that he's cursed because he shares Kratos' blood. It was more of a slam on himself than it was Atreus. He feels like he left him a cursed heritage.
You do not know everything, boy.
No. But at least I know the truth now.
The truth. The truth. I'm a god, boy. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you. Boy, have you nothing to say?
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you turn into an animal? No. No, I do not think so.
I'm a god. Mother knew? She was a god too?
No. She was mortal, but she knew my true nature.
I'm a god. Why did you wait so long to tell me?
I had hoped to spare you. Being a god, it can be a lifetime of anguish and tragedy.
Yeah.
That's the curse.
What sorts of things can I do? Can I fly? Or turn invisible? I don't...
Atreus can shapeshift later on. That's a bit of foreshadowing. later on he finds out that he can turn into different animal forms. And they knew that's where they were going in this game, so that's kind of them laying the seeds.
I feel like God.
I do not know the reach of godhood. But over time, we will learn.
Okay.
You sure I can't turn into a wolf?
You are welcome to surprise me.
Is this why I hear voices sometimes? Are you sure you've never heard any?
Not as you do.
That's no surprise. Every god is unique.
So, maybe I won't get strong like Father, but I'll have abilities all my own?
You already do, laddie. Your faculty for language is extraordinary for one so young. Time alone will tell what else you'll become capable of.
So you knew all along?
I did, lad. But I've known more than my share of gods.
Me too, apparently. I wonder who else knew I was a god. Freya for sure. Brock and Sindri?
They do not need to know.
Baldur! Does he know? Is that why he's after us? Do you know him from before?
The day of your mother's funeral was the first I ever saw Baldur. That is the truth.
Hey.
I spoiled more of it than anything, but thankfully it's a really minor spoiler. It's not like a major plot point.
We don't have to go right back to Kersval, do we? I mean, we're God. We can do whatever we want, right? What do you really feel like doing right now?
I will show you.
Like I say, it wasn't a massive spoiler.
Let's try this again, without interruptions.
Trust me, there's still plot twists in this game that are gonna make your jaw drop.
Here we go again.
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one.
Party to the party. Better late than never. Yeah, she used to. I'm trying to get her back into it. But she don't want to, because no, she's lame. Yeah, that's the rumor. And it also looks like they're going to have a spin-off game with Atreus. Kind of like Miles Morales.
I wonder if I wrote it.
It's an unconfirmed leak, but it seems very credible, so it's very likely. And the developer said, when they first decided to do a new mythology, that they were split between Norse or Egyptian, and it was so close they flipped a coin and it landed on Norse. So they already were very close to doing Egyptian anyway. It makes sense now they finished Norse that they would go to Egypt, the next one that they would have chose. That they almost did choose. I think it's very, very likely that it will be Egyptian. But it also seems like they're going to do an Atreus game. Not like a main game, you know, where he replaces Kratos, but like a side game. You know, kind of like how Miles Morales was a Spider-Man 1 and 2, kind of like a game in between games to keep the fan base active and to show more characters. I think they're going to do a smaller Atreus game about his adventures as a grown adult, well, a young adult. If they had Atreus replacing Kratos, it'd be weird. but I'm totally fine with him getting his own game. As I've told Emily, you get to play as Atreus in the second game, and his parts that you play as him are actually a lot of fun. He has a completely different combat style than Kratos, but it's just as good. He actually gets a bow that he can use as a sword. So he still has plenty of ranged attacks, but he can whop and beat the shit out of somebody with his bow. And he's much more nimble and agile than Kratos. I usually wait for games to go on sale. Just depends on the game. The only time I'll get a game brand new is if it's from a series I really like, because I have to save up for a while to be able to afford it. You know, like Death Stranding. I fucking adore Death Stranding 1. So, of course, I'm going to get Death Stranding 2 at launch. Mafia, I really love Mafia, so I'm going to get that. Metal Gear Solid is arguably my favorite game series, so I'm going to get Delta. But other than that, the last game that I bought new at launch was Silent Hill 2 Remake last year.
Here we go again.
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder if I wrote it.
Is that the answer there?
It says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
And I think they have you play as Atreus just the right amount in Ragnarok. You play as him about 20% of the main story, I'd say. So the parts you play as Atreus are not insignificant, but you still spend the majority of the game playing Kratos. So he's kind of put there to have a notable change in pace. Anytime they start to get stale, you'll switch to Atreus and you'll switch back to Kratos. But it's not, he doesn't take over the story and it doesn't become Atreus' game. I think they balanced it pretty well. And Ragnarok is way bigger than this game. Ragnarok is like over twice the size of this game. So even with you playing as Atreus for like 20% of the main story, you actually play as Kratos more time than this entire game put together where you just play as Kratos, because Ragnarok is so fucking long. And I mean that in a good way. It's not long like padded. It's jam-packed with content. It's legitimately twice the fucking size. It's huge. Ragnarok is enormous.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Alpha. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've done nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do, and they were in the way, dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice flag. You can either serve yourself, or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kratos becomes a little asshole now. Being a god goes to his head.
You loved him, huh?
Aye, the god of war, the one who fought for peace.
No, size doesn't matter to her. That's why she likes me. Ba-da-pops.
Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
This one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the Giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for the Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly.
Yeah, he's the Norse god of war.
Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
The missing Jotunheim town.
Correct. Whatever happened to it, I believe it could only have been done with Tyr and the giants working together.
Where is this black hole?
No, I've never been in here.
The stone! That has to be it.
Here's Volt.
Naturally.
Ho ho ho.
Well, we didn't think it would be that easy.
No. Just kind of hoping though.
It's so cool. It's okay.
Brother, up there! The winds of hell!
The ones of what?
Oh, we forgot to mention. When you were sick, we went to Hellheim to get your cure. Terrible experience, by the by. Your dad picked up a new trick, though, with a little help from Brock.
Don't be a grammar Nazi dog. That's cool. I had to think about one of my favorite gods is. I think Hades is one of them. I think Hades gets a bum rep. He's usually portrayed as this asshole, fearsome monster. And in truth, he is actually one of the kinder, gentler, more level-headed Greek gods. He kind of got a bum deal. Helped Odin and Zeus take over. I'm sorry, not Odin. I helped Zeus take over, beat the Titans, and then his reward, oh, I get to be ruler of the land. Poseidon gets to be ruler of the sea, and you? Fuck you. You get to be ruler of the underworld, the place that nobody else wants. Yeah, you have to do this a certain way. Okay, right. And I mean, you know, the few times that he is surly, wouldn't you be fucking surly if you were literally the god of the underworld and all you did was take people from their loved ones and people hated you? Hades, despite giving a needed service, wasn't loved. He was feared, hated. I'd be pretty fucking miserable too if I was stuck in that situation. Okay, I'm supposed to take the thing, the crystal, and put it here. Okay.
do from my homeland. Used to have one of my own back in the day. You should take it, boy.
Yes, boy. Take it. We might need to butter bread somewhere on our travels.
This is why no one likes you.
God, I love fucking Kratos in the mirror. Yes, boy.
Well, that's unfriendly.
Yeah.
Look,
That's why no one likes you.
messages on either side. Perfect for the
boy. Which, believe it or not, him saying that was actually showing where he's starting to like Mimir because he's getting shit.
Well, that's unfriendly.
Look, small passages on either side. Perfect for the boy.
Go. Be fine.
Damn it. Fuck. Ah, that's really tricky. Like I said, Kratos and Mimir basically ended up becoming besties. Like, obviously, he loves Atreus more than anything, but with Mimir, he's somebody that's on his level intellectually, so it's like his peer-to-peer male friendship. They have a really wholesome relationship. It's a highlight of seeing it evolve across the games.
On either side. Perfect for the boy.
Go. Be fine.
Careful, brother. Rhea's not here to bring you back if you're cutting too.
Yeah, basically like his brother. Like I said, he's like the most unexpected third member of the party, but he fills such a great role in the relationship as a peer to Kratos and as a mentor to Atreus. And his counseling actually brings them both together. He helps each one see the other's perspective. It's a thing of Greek wine. Because Tyr actually went to all kinds of other realms and met different gods. Alright. I'll end this part here. I'll be back in a little bit with a different game. If you want to watch these, you can. If not, I get it.